Hello, friends, and happy Hanukkah! We are so excited to be here with you again to celebrate and to have all kinds of Hanukkah fun. I am here with my good friends. First of all, Rabbi Roxanne Raccoon. I'm also here with Cantor Aviva Alpaca. And of course, no Hanukkah would be complete without Rabbi Jordana Jaguar. And I'm Rabbi Brett Bobcat. Well, we're going to have so much fun because it's Hanukkah. This is the time when we get to eat lots of yummy Hanukkah foods like latkes or potato pancakes. We also get to eat donuts. What is your favorite kind of donut, Rabbi Jaguar?
Oh, I love a chocolate donut. Yum, yum, yum.
What about you, Rabbi Raccoon?
Well, I get most of my donuts from the garbage, but if I can find a jelly-filled one, that's the best.
Can we all say, ew? Cantor Alpaca, how about you?
I love maple donuts.
Oh,
They're my favorite.
They're your favorite,
Canadian alpaca.
Canadian alpaca. You're my favorite.
You wouldn't be anything else.
And I have to say, I've never met a donut I didn't like. Anyway, we're going to have lots of fun, not only with eating yummy food and playing some special games, but we're also going to sing some special songs. Isn't that right, Cantor?
We are. My very favorite Hanukkah song is all about a dreidel. Can you sing it with me? It's about a little dreidel that loves to spin. It goes like this. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, my dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. Dreidel, 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 my dreidel I shall play. My dreidel is so playful, it loves to dance and spin. A happy game of dreidel, come play now, let's begin. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. Dreidel, 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 my dreidel I shall play. Thank you, friends, for singing with me. I love singing, I love lighting candles and eating donuts, but I also love listening to stories on Hanukkah. And my good friend, Rabbi Raccoon, is going to tell us the story of Hanukkah.
So there are lots of stories around Hanukkah about how the holiday began, but one of my favorite tales about the Hanukkah story is the story about why we get to celebrate the greatness of Hanukkah. It's about a time where the people had so much faith that things would be better and good. So a long, long time ago, long away, far, far away, we have this case where our people, our ancestors, were trying to get back into the temple. There were some mean people who didn't want them in the temple, and they finally got back in, and they wanted to make it beautiful again. And one of the ways they were going to make it beautiful was by lighting the menorah, a different menorah than we have here, but light the menorah. And when they went to find the oil, they used to use oil instead of candles. When they went to find the oil, they found that there was only a little jar of oil, only enough that would light one day. And they knew they were going to have to travel far away to get more oil. And they didn't know what to do because they only had enough oil for one day. Well, they lit that oil, and guess what? The next day there was still oil burning. And then the next day, and then the next day, and that little bit of oil lasted for 8 days. Wow. A little bit, 8 days. And so today, when we celebrate 8 days of Hanukkah and light the lights, we remember the miracle of that oil lasting. Not 1 day, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, but 8 days. And that's one of the reasons we get to celebrate like we do.
You know what I love to do with that oil? I love to fry potatoes in it. Does anyone else like to eat latkes?
Latkes are yummy.
Oh, I love latkes. What do you like to eat latkes with?
Well, I like them with applesauce and sour cream.
Not together.
Yes, I do. I mix them all together.
I do the same thing. It's delicious.
Do you really? I love them in applesauce.
Me too, just apples.
That's it. Hot, cold, anything.
Maybe a little maple syrup.
Maybe some syrup. But I think we should sing a song about latkes.
I think we could.
Can we do that?
We could try to even make some potato latkes together. If you get your hands ready, my friends, and we're going to make some patties of latkes like this. And then we're also going to spin the dreidel, which is in Hebrew called a sivivon. Dreidel is Yiddish. Sivivon goes sov, sov, sov. That's when it spins. And then we're going to pretend we are the Maccabees marching towards the temple to save it. All right, here we go. Let's make some latkes. It goes like this. Lots of latkes, lots of latkes, lots of latkes, lots. Let's all eat them up. Lots of latkes, lots of latkes, lots of latkes, lots. Let's all eat them up. Lots of latkes.
Sivivon sov sov. 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 Maccabee, 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 Maccabee.
Maccabee, 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 Maccabee,
let's all eat them up.
Maccabee, 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 Maccabee,
let's all eat them up. That's the best. That is the best song.
I do love that song.
You know, even more fun than singing about a Sivivon Sov Sov is playing the game. Rabbi Jordana, can you teach us how to play this game?
Oh, I love to play a dreidel. So friends, I hope you have some at home. And this stands for something really important. It says, Nes Gadol Haya Sham, which means a great miracle happened there. And in Israel, my friends, it says, Nes Gadol Haya Po, which means a great miracle happened here. So I'm going to show you what you do. You spin the dreidel. And this is something you can do. You sit around with your friends or your family, and you can take some Hershey's Kisses or other things. And each one of these letters means different things. So you want to start, I got a shin, but you want a gimel, because if you get a gimel, you get the whole pile, which is super, super fun. Now, if you get a hey, which is this letter, you get half, which is fine, but not as much fun as getting all the Hershey's Kisses. Now here, if you get a nun, that means you get nothing. You don't get anything, you don't lose anything. And this one is a shin, and that means you have to put in some of your things to the pile, which is not quite as fun, but it's so fun because as many times as you play, you get different things, and then you end up with lots of yummy things to share. So I hope you go home and get to play some dreidel.
Oh, I love playing dreidel. You know, playing dreidel is kind of fun to do while we're all sitting around the Hanukkah. That's a special menorah for Hanukkah. So we tell the story and we think about what happened in the past, and then we light our Hanukkah. We're going to light together now with all of you, my friends, so that we can practice, perhaps, if you're hearing this before Hanukkah, or if you're watching this video on Hanukkah, then you can light your candles with us if you'd like to. First things first, I'm going to light the match.
Do bobcats usually get to light matches?
Bobcats usually get their parents to light and I'm going to light this tall one first. It's called the shamash, which means the helper candle. And it is going to come right out of its little place here and help me light all of the candles. Now, I'm facing the menorah this way, so I'm going to start lighting on this side of the Hanukkah, of the menorah, and let's all sing the blessings together.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu le'adlik ner shel Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim la'avoteinu, bayamim hahem, b'zman hazeh.
And on the first night of Hanukkah, when we only light one candle, we also say a very special third blessing for it, saying, thank you, God, for giving us life, for sustaining us through all of life's challenges, and for enabling us all to reach this moment of joy together. The Shehechianu. Why don't we sing that together too?
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lahazman hazeh. I think that is so beautiful, the way that Hanukkah and the Hanukkah bring light to everyone around. And we do have one final song that we can share, and it talks about everything we just did. It talks about the food that we eat, and the dreidels we spin, and the candles we light, and our friends and family. So let's join together. Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah. Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sivi want to play with the latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago.
Oh, it's so much fun. There's so many really good songs to sing for Hanukkah. Some of them are in English, some are in Hebrew, and some of them are just hand motions like lots of latkes. So we hope that you have lots of fun with Hanukkah, that we get to see you a little bit, but that you also have lots of fun at home. And remember, so the blessing we sang was thank you, God, for giving us this chance to all be together. The blessing that we said first was a blessing over the candles themselves, because look how pretty they are. And the middle blessing there, that's the one that talks about miracles. We say thank you, God, for the miracle that happened a long, long time ago that Rabbi Roxanne shared with us. Thank you, God, for the miracles we get to experience today, like playing games with our friends like Rabbi Jordana taught us about. Thank you, God, for this chance to sing with one another, like Cantor Aviva reminds us all the time. Thank you, God, for all of the miracles, and especially the miracle of you. Happy Hanukkah, everyone.
Happy Hanukkah. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sivi want to play with the latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Chag Sameach, Happy Hanukkah.